Hello YouTubers, this is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I'm back with another Pick a Card reading. Today's question is, how often does your person think of you? Now, this is deck number 1, Better Business Oil. Deck number 2, Rich Witch. Deck number 3, Love Bewitching Oil. All of these are available in my shop, and you can find the link for that below. While you're choosing your deck, you move them forward, maybe it'll be easier for you guys to see. Right now I've got a deal running on personal readings, private readings, they're called. Anyway. I'm trying to concentrate, I'm having a hard time. Okay, I'm having a deal right now it's July 2019. On personal readings, there's a 25-minute reading you can get for 20 bucks. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate. All of those things help me make more videos. And don't forget to pop on over and visit my crystal shop. Now, that all that has been said, 1, 2, and 3. If you guys need more time, pause the video, and I'll be here when you get back, okay? Alright, so we're going to start with pile number 1. The Better Business Oil. Just look at how golden that is. That just entertains me every single time. So, how often does your person think of you? Please remember, these are not personal readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Nothing wrong happened. It just happens that way sometimes, and there's nothing wrong. It's okay. So, if you need a personal reading, don't forget to pop over to my description box and get my email, where you can email me and I'll get you a personal reading. How often does the person think of you? How often does the person think of you? Try to make this a quick reading. The Sun card. It seems like they might pop over to your pages on social media. This man has the world in his hand. When they get a second, they might pop over, turn their back on whatever they've got going on. Look at your profile once or twice, nothing too extremely obsessive, but they seem like they think about you a healthy amount of time. I see this little baby right here. This baby is just happy. Okay, they don't have the devil energy. They've got no real doom and gloom hanging around. So they're not like so obsessed with you they can't let go. But they check on you sometimes. Maybe when they're at home. When they're at home, they think about you maybe at night or in the early morning hours when they wake up. They might say, I wonder how this person's doing. But they're not like, there's a lot of light-hearted, easygoing energy here. All of these cards have the sun or some kind of golden background, or it's an ace. They might be thinking about offering you something. I feel like that you make them happy in some way, and they might even think of you as a soulmate or someone they can bring home. And that might be why they're thinking about offering you something. But overall, they don't like obsess about you every day, every minute of the day. They think about you. If this is somebody that you just started dating, or if it's somebody that you left in the past, whichever, they're pretty happy where they are. They're not obsessed, but they do think about you here and then, and they might check up on you once in a while, but they're not like, hanging around, hovering around like, oh my god, this is my person, and I just, so, maybe, during the day, when they're at home, relaxing, they think about you sometimes, but it's not like I said, it's not obsessive. And if this is somebody that you're dating right now or interested in right now, they might be thinking about offering you something stable. It could be money. It could be, something physical, just a little something, nothing too extremely crazy. If I'm hearing that if you moved in with this person and you guys have been together for a while, they might want to give you a ring. But that's for people. If it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, don't. And do remember, this is a this is a general reading, so, you know, if it doesn't, I'm talking really fast. If it does not resonate with you, let it fly. No big deal. So they think about you sometimes, you know. Thoughts of you make them happy. Nothing crazy. Alright, deck number 2. The Rich Witch. I'm a rich witch, bitch. I don't know why. I think it's because it rhymes. I always want to say that, but whatever. How often does your person think of you? Please remember, these are not personal readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. If you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can email me, and I'll get you that reading out in about 24 hours in July 2019. This person. About the seeker. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate. All of those things help me to make more videos and stay motivated. Seeker. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. This might be you, or this might be them. We'll just see. King of Cups, Two of Wands, and this card also wanted to come out. This person might actually think about you a lot. And I'm sensing like they have maybe a little bit of shame behind it. I feel like this person thinks about you a lot. And I feel like this is probably you. You could be a feminine entity, or you could be just a person who's embodying the feminine energy of the Queen of Wands. This person, you know, on this card could be a fire sign, somebody who is actually a witch, rich witch. The Queen of Wands is often thought of as somebody who has the power to make things happen for herself. Kind of like the magician, because she has a wand. So, just putting that out there. But you could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or just be a fiery person. Somebody who might also have a hot temper. This is the Devil card. Now, the Devil card could indicate a Capricorn, but I'm feeling here that it's more of an obsession. This person might feel bound to you. They might feel like their thoughts, they can't stop thinking about you. Especially if you're this Queen of Wands, because they think you're pretty spicy and hot. And you might have actually broken their heart. The person you're asking about, you might have broken their heart with the Three of Swords. This is just what it looks like. They might feel like you stabbed them in their actual heart with actual swords. You know, it hurts that much. So, the reason why they're thinking about you a lot is because you might have broken their heart. And they might even go online and check you out, sometimes. With this, they might actually be doing it more than sometimes. They might do it every day, where they go online. You might have blocked them. If you block them, they're getting around those blocks, okay? They found a way to get around. They might have a second profile, or they might be using a friend or something. But they're checking up on you online, because I'm looking at this man. He's got the world in his hand, which I associate with the World Wide Web, the interwebs, and it looks like he is, if you ever had sex with this person, they are linked to you through that energy. And I don't know if you really put it down on them, but they're like, I'm trapped, basically. I'm feeling like just somebody who's trailing behind someone else, just like a puppy. And it's interesting, especially if they're a Scorpio. They can be a Cancer or a Pisces, or just be embodying the masculine energy of the King of Cups, which is a person who I associate with being in love. And you guys are also two different suits, so you guys might have rubbed each other the wrong way somehow, and they're still kind of stuck on that. I don't feel like you're really connecting with this person in real life. Face to face. I feel like you guys might have dropped off. You're not really talking anymore, and they're still checking up on you. They're still heartbroken. They are thinking about you a lot every day. Maybe 15 times an hour, whatever. It's just like they think about you a lot, and I feel like they want you back, but they're feeling heartbroken too. So yeah, I just kind of feel like they think about you guys a lot because they think you're very hot, and if you had sex with this person, they are trapped, basically, thinking about how good it was, if it was good. They're thinking about how good it was and how they might want to come back and do it again and all this other stuff. So yeah, you guys are sexy beasts. But this person thinks about you a lot. Like, a lot. So, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate. All of those things help me stay motivated and make you guys more videos. See you guys in the next video. Ta-ta. So, deck number 3. How often does this person think about you? This is the Love Bewitching oil. If you guys hear strange sounds, it's not a ghost, I promise. It's my kids bouncing around, making a lot of noise. So, deck number 3. How often does your person think of you? Please remember, these are not personal readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal, nothing bad happened, just, it's just not for you right now. So, if you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through InstantGo or email, and I'll get that out to you in probably about 24 hours in June 2019. So guys, how often does your person think of you? Oh, we'll see if it comes out again. That was a 2 of Swords, I can tell because it's cut. How often does your person think of you? Oops. Okay. That definitely flipped out, so I'm going to take it. It's the 4 of Pentacles. The way that it flipped out is the reason why I'm going to take it. Alright, so Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Somebody here is not happy. And then there is the Chariot card. This person could be a Cancer, an air sign, or a Pentacle person, an earth sign. So, getting Cancer from this card back here at the Chariot. This might be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This could be for some reason I'm hearing Sagittarius, but that's not an air sign. Could be also a Virgo, I'm hearing that. A Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And it looks like whatever happened between you guys is depressing to them. Now, I'm getting that they think about you pretty frequently. I don't get that there's a lot of obsession here, but I am getting that they do think about you. And they think about you in a very sad, I want to say morose, I'm not quite sure if I'm using that word right, but that one bubbled out of me for some strange reason. They're in this like gloomy, grim like energy when they think of you, and the reason why I feel like they think about you semi-frequently is because this person is down here, he's like looking at these cups that got spilled. I feel like this is the relationship between you guys, whatever kind of connection it was. They are feeling depressed about it, and like, well, I shouldn't have said what I said, shouldn't have done what I did. The connection is no longer, healthy. There are 2 cups behind them. They could just turn around and, look at them and drink out of them. They're perfectly fine, but they're focused on the bad stuff that happened, basically. They're holding on to the bad stuff that happened. They're holding on to what's wrong. the negative. They're holding on to the negative. They're closed. They're not focused on moving forward. So they're kind of stuck in whatever energy you guys had going on. Whatever energy you guys left the relationship at. So if you guys broke it off, had words, broke it off, and decided never to come back again, or didn't decide to come back and clear the air, they're still holding on to that. Now I'm also hearing this could be an Aries, which is weird because I have no fire cards, but whatever. It looks like this could be a family thing, or it could just be two people embodying the feminine energy of the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, where these people are just kind of like, one looks like she wants to talk. This is a very communicative queen. She talks pretty well. She's very articulate, and she can say what she means, but sometimes she can be mean when she says what she means. And then here's the Queen of Pentacles. She's more patient. She's more stable. She might have more money. She could be a boss or a for some reason I'm hearing a gardener. Somebody who grows things. Somebody who isn't like the wind that goes here and there and says one thing today out of anger and then realizes tomorrow that that was a bad fucking idea. And then they kind of just weirdly hold on to this stuff. It's strange, but these are also minor arcana cards, so it's not like they think about what happened every minute of every day, but when they do think about it, which they do on occasion, they're very depressed about whatever happened between you guys, and they're holding on to that. And you probably even using it as an excuse not to come forward and say, look, I'm sorry what happened. Can we fix this situation? Can we move forward and be family or whatever? I feel like this is more of a family thing, even though these two are not the same suit. They could just be people with two different temperaments. Somebody who is warmer, kinder, nicer. Somebody who is, more like the wind. I want to say mercurial for some reason. I'm not sure where all these big words are coming from. But somebody who is just, I don't know how to describe this person. Somebody who just can be thoughtless at times and say things they don't mean and do things they don't mean, and then they have to deal with the consequences later, and then they just hold on to it. Normally an air sign can let go of things quickly, but this person is not really doing it. I feel like this is the person that you're asking about. They might have treated you coldly at some point, and then you decide you did not want to continue on here. You decided to maybe take your cart and leave, and they are kind of still stuck in the energy that you guys left when you left. So it feels like you grew and you moved on, but this person is still kind of like trapped. Which is an odd message to get. That was an intuitive message, because normally the Queen of Swords is a very airy person to let things go, they can be logical and cold people. Logical being the main word there. But here it just feels like the Queen of Swords is holding on to too much. She's holding on to things that don't serve her. I do definitely feel like you guys separated and parted ways. Here I'm focusing on these two creatures at the bottom. I think they're called sphinxes. And they're sitting here not going anywhere. I feel like once you left, you parked your cart somewhere and you decided to grow a garden there. You decided to maybe set up a house, grow some kids. Grow some kids. I mean, have kids, raise a family, things like that. And this person, I'm not sure why I'm getting that the Queen of Swords is the person that is trapped. But it is what it is, because generally I would say it's the Queen of Pentacles that's trapped because of the Pentacle card here. But that's not what I'm getting intuitively. I'm getting what I'm getting. I'm giving it to you. It is what it is. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. And what I want to do is see what it's between the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. They might actually, after time has passed, they might want to reach out to you with the hand. but you are so busy with your own life that you're not even focused on what they're doing. You're like, whatever. Screw it. I'm doing what I'm doing in my life, and it is what it is. What is between the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles? Oops. I don't even know why I did that, because I don't normally take cards to do that. Yep, the Queen of Pentacles is in her energy. I feel like this is her. She's got... You might be doing a little bit better in life than this person is doing, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's got her... Like I said, for some reason I'm getting garden. The Queen of Pentacles seems to have a garden. You can see in the background, she's got like foliage and everything. She's got part of her harvest in her lap. But this card is not a Pentacles. It's about having everything you want, being independent, you know, being pretty happy with where you are, having all the money you need, the clothes, maybe even having a pet, you know, having a garden where you can have food ready. There's got to be water because the foliage looks really good. So I feel like after whatever went down, you basically dipped and got your shit together, and now you're the Queen of Pentacles and you've got everything you need. Where this person is still holding on to whatever. You might have had a fight. You might have blocked them. And they might be trying to reach out with the hand here, but they can't because there's a blockage here. And they're still holding on to the energy of the fight. There's also rejection and feelings of abandonment, being left out in the cold between them. And there's also stress. And I feel like the stress is more felt by this woman, or this entity here, than it is by the Queen of Pentacles, who has everything she needs, basically. So it's like, they might even be a little jealous. But I see that when they think about you, they see all these obstacles in the way. They see all the stress, the burden. They see all the left out in the coldness. They see the fight or the blockage or whatever it is. And they see that all of that is between. And they might even be seeing you, you know, when they do see you, they see you with all of this abundance and goodness in your life. And that may also be partially why they won't come back. Because, they don't want to mess up what you've got. But they're also, you know, like I said, they're holding on to all of this. It's like all of these difficult, challenging things. The Seven of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups is between these two people. So, that's a lot. That's a lot. And it feels like a very complicated situation. But to answer the question, they do think of you. When they think about you, they think of all of the crap that's between you and them. And I'm feeling that there is a bit of regret. There's regret here. Guilt, maybe some sadness, and stress, and overwhelm, and lots of just holding on to the wrong shit, you know. But, yeah, when they think of you, and they do think of you, but they don't think of you all the time. They do think of you, but it's kind of like, you know, when something comes up that reminds them of you, they think about you. And they think about everything that happened. And they think, oh, she's just doing so much better without me. You know, she's being successful in her life and she's fine, basically. So, yeah, that's a really kind of heartbreaking thing. If ego would get out of the way, I kind of feel like these two people could come back together. And if they could clear the air, they would be fine. But as long as there's pettiness and, you know, holding on to the wrong thing, there's always going to be this issue. You know, it's just going to be here, you know, unless somebody does something about it. So there's that, guys. I hope that made sense to you. I'm sorry if you're going through this, you know, right now, and I hope that everything gets situated and you can clear the air or whatever you want to do. So please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate. All those things help me stay motivated to keep making videos for you guys. And yeah, don't forget to pop over to my shop, and I think I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye now.